What's up, Black Dot Media? Back in the studio, back in the booth, bringing y'all truth. Yo, I want an announcement. First of all, before I go into the issue, new site, starting a new site, realmedianow.net. Realmedianow.net. That's my new site. I have like probably what 3 or 4 different sites. I probably have like 5 or 6 different sites. But this is a new site I'm starting, and realmedianow.net, and this site's gonna actually bring you guys actually longer videos, more different. I'm going to do different kind of videos on that site. I'm going to have different kind of contests, things like that. I'll be updating the site on a regular basis, and that site is just going to be kind of a different feel. I'm going to do a lot of different things. So just check the site out, realmedianow.net, and check it out every day because I'm going to be updating it, doing different things on that site. A lot of different things that I can't do on YouTube, I'll be doing on that site. Yo, but my issue today, just wanted to put that out there. Check that site out, realmedianow.net. But my issue today is going to be in reference to this whole movie thing, Oscar thing, that I just witnessed a few days ago. Talk about this movie, Precious, and the role Monique played in that movie, and she won an Oscar for it. The role she played in Precious. I want to talk about that because this movie just kind of disturbed me. I just wanted to talk about. I wanted to make a video about it because Monique. I like Monique. Now let me start off by saying I love Monique as far as her skills, and she's a talented actress, and she's a very talented comedian. And I've seen her in a few movies, and she is a good actress. It has nothing to do with her personally because I've seen her perform before, but this has to do with just the movie role that she played, the role she played in that movie, and that whole movie script that was written for that movie. Now, Precious, for people who haven't seen the movie, man, basically is about. This is based on I guess it's based on a true story. It's based on a young female, black teenager who has a very abusive mother, very over the top. They made Monique's character. Monique plays the mother in this movie, and she's a very abusive mom. I mean, she uses foul language constantly throughout the movie. She is physically abusive toward her daughter and her daughter's child. She is she's made out to be a monster basically in the movie, throughout the whole movie. Now, she's made out to be a monster. Now, the young female that's the movie's basically based upon, she has a father. Now her father, she was abused by her father. She had 2 kids by her father, and Monique's character knew about the abuse and nothing was done. Now I'm not saying that's reality. That does happen. I'm pretty sure, we have, incest that happens in people's families, and I guess it's not talked about a lot in the black community, but it happens. It happens in every community. It happens in the white community. It happens in Hispanic community, Asian community, Indian community. Every community, it happens. Now, she has 2 kids by her father. He's nowhere around. I think only part where he shows up in the movie is where he has sex with her, and it's like a brief, 5 or 10 seconds, and they cut to a different scene. Now, this young lady is made fun of. She drops out of school because of her. She has 2 kids. She's pregnant. She has 2 kids, and she's put into an alternative school for, I guess, troubled females. Their teacher that they have, it seems like she's very concerned about her students, about this young female, concerned about her life and how she's doing, and she's trying to help her to better her life and get out the situation that she's in, or improve the situation that she's in. So the teacher is a positive example of a teacher that cares for her students. Now, throughout the movie, the young black female, Precious, she's just constantly abused throughout the whole movie, by her mother, basically. Her mother, we never get to really see the father. Just when, I guess they put in the scene where he had sex with her. They put that in there. That's the only time we see the father. That's it. Just her mother, then her grandmother. Her grandmother comes over to the house, and she doesn't even speak, actually, which is kind of weird. What grandmother comes to their daughter's house and doesn't say anything while they're over at the house? Come on, I don't know any grandmothers that come over to their daughter's house and they don't say anything about anything. You know what I'm saying? But they made the grandmother just not even speak while she was over to her daughter's house, and while the daughter was cussing at her daughter, at Precious, and cussing at the little baby, not actually cussing at the baby, but cussing at Precious about the baby. But the grandmother didn't say anything about that. She just went about her business, went in the room, didn't say anything about Monique's character. Monique was the one cussing and hollering about the baby. But what's so weird about it is that Monique her character was totally off the chain. I mean, she was like way over the top, in my opinion. Constantly cussing. Every other word was a cuss word. Come on. I mean, that's like, who talks like that? I know some people out there that talk like that, but she was like way over the top. She was just cussing and cussing in front of the baby, in front of her mom, the grandmother, and the grandmother didn't have anything to say about it whatsoever. Now, interesting also, because the grandmother was totally different as far as personality wise than Monique. But her mother wasn't like that. Her mother seemed like she was just a humble grandmother who, was just really, I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I guess there are situations where there are situations where the daughter turns out totally different from the mom, as far as how she grew up, how the mom raised her. The mom could have been trying her best to raise her in a positive way, and the daughter just rebelled. So maybe that was the case in the situation. It was just a daughter who rebelled against her mother, and she rebelled in an extreme way, and she stayed the way she was throughout, basically up until her adulthood. Now, Precious, get back to Precious and her whole drama, all the drama that she had throughout the movie. The movie, I don't know, you have Mariah Carey in the movie, and she played a social worker who was kind of concerned about Precious, and she seemed like she wanted to see Precious make improvements in her life and try to get out of the situation that she was in and make a better life for herself and her kids. And she seemed like she cared, and she seemed like she didn't really feel for the mom, because she kind of, which I didn't really feel for the mom either, because the mom, played by Monique, really was abusive toward her daughter, which, I mean, she was way abusive, but the character Mariah Carey played, the social worker, she was trying to help Precious, and she got her, I guess she helped her, she was able to maintain her checks, her monthly checks or what have you. But I just didn't understand the whole, she didn't have any, positive friends or nothing like that. I mean, Precious didn't have one friend that was, that was really down with down with her as far as trying to help her.